Cygames dropped some huge nerfs to exterminate the Beatrix infestation unranked. So here are 5 tips that will show you exactly how to exploit the new but unimproved Beatrix. Number 1. Disrespect medium slide. The nerfs hit medium slide pretty hard. It used to be able to force Beatrix's turn with plus frames, but nowadays it's your turn on block, because it was changed to be -4. Not to mention that another nerf made the low profile or attack evasion start up 3 frames later on this move. So now you have a better chance of zoning her out when she has no meter. And the same applies for when you're out of range of the faster, light and heavy slides. And the spacing for that is about 2 Colosseum tiles, or about 2 characters. But if her meter is at 50%, ultimate slide is still pretty good at evading and robbing you on reaction. But another change is that this is the only version of the slide that can frame trap and punish you for trying to attack right after blocking with its follow-up. A solution is delaying your attack after blocking it. Your attack should be too late to get frame trapped in the tiny 1 frame gap, but at the same time too fast for Beatrix's normals or throw if she doesn't do the follow-up. And if you block the follow-up, she's -12, letting you react and use a big combo starter like a heavy or a dash slide. Get used to the timing by training with a bot set to randomly use the follow-up or firelight after the slide. Also, I'm not saying that it should spam jump-ins, but jumping against her got a little bit better, because now you can block her nerf slide mid-air, unless it's the ultimate version. Number 2. Punish ultimate and heavy slide. Speaking of the ultimate version, it's actually -6 and punishable now. Due to the pushback nerfs, when you block the ripples on the heavy or the ultimate version, you're probably in range to punish, starting from a 6 frame close medium into a triple attack or a crouching light into a firelight. But when you don't block the ripples, only the strike as she stands, you'll probably need to use a 6 frame firelight to bridge the gap, and that's if it reaches on your character. Otherwise, the counterplay to the slides are basically the same as when I covered it in a previous video. A link to that is in my ending screen, so stay tuned for more counterplay against this special. Number 3. Whiff punish far heavy. Beatrix's far heavy is basically a brick wall in the neutral, built with 6 active frames, an 11 frame startup and a 1 Colosseum tile reach. It's one of her best normals, and it was actually buffed to be able to hit crossovers now. But don't let them whiff this and get away with it. The move has 35 total frames, so if you react with a move on frame 20, you've technically got 16 frames to work with for a combo starter. So you could reach the extended hurt box with a heavy or a dash light when you're close enough, or a fast special instead at a distance. Not to mention that Beatrix's far heavy is also -8 on block. So when it's blocked up close and Beatrix doesn't cancel it, some characters can pick up a punish, letting you exploit players with a habit of not cancelling this move. It will still be your turn at the edge of its range, but you'll be extremely far away, too far from most normals. So make sure to watch the range and take back your turn carefully, because I see a great opportunity for a Beatrix player to bust out a spacing trap. Number 4. Punish the overhead. Her dash medium is an overhead attack, with a reactable 23 frame startup at its fastest, and a 1 tile range. So you should keep your eyes peeled for this animation, where she reels back with her fist, then goes for a haymaker. But this move is actually a huge risk for Beatrix mains, since it's minus 14 on block. So the easiest, most rewarding option is to just sit back and block high, letting you get an easy full combo punish, starting from a heavy or a dash light. Not to mention that it has 52 total frames. More than enough time for a whiff punish with your best combo starter. Number 5. Exploit Command Grab OK. I've done a bit of labbing on this situation after getting hit by her command grab. It's very weird. She's +4 but ends up being too far for most of her normals to reach and hit you right as you're waking up. Apart from dash light, if you aren't blocking, Beatrix's 9 frame dash light will whiff, but if you are blocking or jumping, it will connect, probably due to slightly higher hurt boxes at those moments. Due to the distance, it normally leaves at least a 6 frame gap that can frame trap most of your buttons, but you could squeeze in a 6 frame crouching light to counter her. Although, you need to check what your main can do here. For example, Belial needs to use crouching medium instead of crouching light to win this interaction. And since characters like Vasaraga or La Diva have a bigger model, the gap is smaller, so they can't actually mash out. If a Beatrix player recognizes this and expects you to do this, they could try to do an out of range far heavy to counter hit your button. But here's the thing, if you didn't use your button, you can just whiff punish it. But due to their naturally bigger hurt boxes, far heavy would actually be in range against characters like Vasaraga and La Diva. I want to hit Master with Belial before the big patch hits in August, so I'll be streaming my road to Master all the way from S rank on Saturdays at 7 PM EST at YouTube and Twitch, or whenever I am climbing. So subscribe to see when I'm streaming. This video was brought to you by my first patron, Muskefal CH.